Hello, I'm Darlene Morton, granddaughter of John Ellis, who built the Burns Hall in 1911 here in Kincardine, the Scotch colony, New Brunswick, Canada, and Mary Chapman Ellis. And I'm the daughter of Kathleen Ellis Morton and Lloyd Morton of Kincardine. Normally, on a Friday night, late January, I'd be down at the hall tuning pipes, getting ready for the big show, but we haven't been able to do anything in the hall since last Burns Night, 2020, because of all the COVID-19 restrictions. So we were sad to think we couldn't have Burns Night in the hall this year, but people put their heads together, and through the miracles of modern technology and the wizardry of Bill Duncan putting this all together, we have a show. And the performers are from across Canada, and even one of the Clark descendants, Sherry Sorderup from Cincinnati, if you can imagine. The Clarks performed on our stage ever since the hall was built in 1911. Burns Night is not only a time to celebrate the birth of Robbie Burns and our Scottish heritage, but it's also our major fundraiser. That's where we get the money to pay the electricity, heat bill, the insurance, the taxes, the plowing, the mowing, and any repairs that need to be done. And we thought, oh no, we're not going to have any money to do anything. Well, if you feel so moved, and it would be lovely if you could donate. Bill has put a donate button somewhere on this screen, and there's an address to send money to Garth Farquhar if you'd like to support the Burns Hall. And I hope you enjoy the show. We can't have the dance afterwards, and we're not standing around drinking tea and coffee and visiting, but I hope that you enjoy the show, and maybe you can dance in your own kitchens. Have fun.
In the whole colony. Before that, Burns had been celebrated in various homes. After Mr. Pringle came in 1892, there were celebrations at the manse, and I have a note from Anna Paul, written many, many years ago, and she was nearly 100 years old, when she said she remembered there was such a crowd at the manse that they were almost afraid the walls would burst out. Now we're almost in the same position. But welcome to Burns, everyone. There was a lad was born in Canada, was not day or was no style. I love his heart, he worth the while to be saved by sweet Reuben. For Reuben was a Reuben was a ranted Reuben, ranted Reuben. Reuben was a Reuben, boy, oh ranted Reuben, Reuben.
Hi, I'm Amber Ashworth, granddaughter of John Ellis, who built the Burns Hall, and I'm doing the tribute to Robert Burns. Little did John Murdoch know that the young man who made rapid progress in reading and was just tolerable at writing would grow up to be Scotland's national bard. Born in Alloway, Ayrshire, in 1759 to William Burns, a poor tenant farmer, and Agnes Brune, Robert Burns was the eldest of 7. He spent his youth working his father's farm, but in spite of his poverty, at the insistence of his father, he was extremely well read. His dad employed a tutor for Robert and his younger brother Gilbert. At 15, Robert was a principal worker on the farm, and this prompted him to start writing in an attempt to find some kind of counterpoise for his circumstances. It was at this tender age that Burns penned his first verse, My Handsome Nell, which was an ode to the other subjects that dominate his life, namely Scotch and women. When his father died in 1784, Robert and his brother became partners in the farm. However, Robert was more interested in the romantic nature of poetry than the arduous graft of ploughing. And having had some misadventures with the ladies, resulting in several illegitimate children, including twins to the woman who would become his wife, Jean Armour, he planned to escape to the safer, sunnier climate of the West Indies. However, at the point of abandoning farming, his first collection, a set of poems essentially based on a broken love affair, was published and received much critical acclaim. This, together with the pride of parenthood, made him decide to stay in Scotland. He moved around the country, eventually arriving in Edinburgh, where he mingled in the illustrious circles of the artists and writers who were in awe of the plume poet. In a matter of weeks, he was transformed from a local hero to national celebrity. He was fussed over by the Edinburgh literati of the day, and Jean Armour's father now allowed him to marry her, since he was now no longer a lowly wordsmith. However, he didn't earn much as a writer, so took a job as exciseman to supplement his income. While collecting taxes, he continued to write, and more than 400 of Burns' songs are still in existence. The last years of Burns' life were devoted to great masterpieces such as Tam O'Shanter and A Red, Red Rose. He died aged 37 of heart disease, exacerbated by the hard manual work he undertook when he was young. His death occurred on the same day his son Maxwell was born. On the day of his burial, more than 10,000 people came to watch and pay their respect. However, his popularity then was nothing compared to the heights it has reached since. On the anniversary of his birth, Scots both at home and abroad celebrate Robert Burns' life. These celebrations would undoubtedly make Robbie very proud.
Welcome to you, one and all. I hope you have some fun. Dance along and eat a bit, and don't go home till 1. And we you, my Johnny lad. I'll turn the buckles off my shoes for you, my Johnny lad. Johnny is a bonny lad, he is a lad o' mine. I never knew a better lad, and I know 29. And we you, my Johnny lad. I'll dance the buckles off my shoes for you, my Johnny lad. We you, my Johnny lad. I'll dance the buckles off my shoes for you, my Johnny lad.
Your weep at Hell and stood against him. Proud Edward's army and sent him homeward. They think again. The hells are bare now, and autumn leaves lie thick and still. O'er land that's lost now, which those so dearly held that stood against him. Proud Edward's army and sent him homeward. They think again. Those days are past now, and in the past they must remain, but we can still rise now and be the nation again that stood against him. Proud Edward's army and sent him homeward. They think again. They think again. They think again.
Hello everyone, I'm Kate Scheidler. Next in our program is Bob Curran. Bob has been a great supporter of our local Scottish cultural events for many years, and that includes singing at our annual Robert Burns celebration at the Burns Hall, Kincardine, New Brunswick. And we're just delighted that he can participate in this virtual event.
This is the Tyree love song. Tyree is one of the islands of the Inner Hebrides in Scotland, and this Tyree love song is going to be sung by Bob Curran, and we have Anna and Tim and I accompanying.
Hero, my bonny wee lass, hero, my fair one, will you come away, my love, to be my own, my rare one? Smiling the land, shining the sea, sweet is the smell of the heather. Would we were younger, you and me, the two of us together. Hero, my bonny wee lass, hero, my fair one, will you come away, my love, to be my own, my rare one? All the day long out on the beach, then on the shore in the gloaming, stepping it lightly with dancing feet, and then together roaming. Hee-ree-row, my bunny wee lass, hee-ree-row, my fair one, will you come away, my love, to be my own, my rare one? Laughter above, singing below, tripping it blithesome and airy. Could we be asking of life for more? My own, my darling Mary. Hee-ree-row, my bunny wee lass, hee-ree-row, my fair one, will you come away, my love, to be my own, my rare one?
Hi, I'm Kate LaFrance, daughter of Robert LaFrance and Darlene Martin from the Scotch Colony. And today I'm going to be singing Mist-Covered Mountains.
Oh, soon shall I see them. Oh, hero, see them, oh, see them. Oh, soon shall I see them, the mist-covered mountains of home. There shall I visit the place of my birth, and they'll give me a welcome, the warmest on earth, also loving and kind, full of music and mirth, in the sweet-sounding language of home. Oh, soon shall I see them, oh, hero, see them, oh, see them, oh, soon shall I see them, the mist-covered mountains of home. There shall I gaze on the mountains again, on the fields and the woods, and the burns and the glens, away among the quarries beyond human ken. In the haunts of the deer I will roam. Oh, soon shall I see them, oh, hero, see them, oh, see them, oh, soon shall I see them, the mist-covered mountains of home. Hail to the mountains with summits of blue, to the glens with their meadows of sunshine and dew, to the women and men, ever constant and true, ever ready to welcome us home. Oh, soon shall I see them, oh, hero,
Sarah Scott. I am Alan and Sandra Morton's daughter, one of the many grandchildren of Lloyd and Kathleen Morton. I'm so delighted to be joining you for the Burns Night celebrations from where I live in Halifax. I would like to play for you Caw the Yos.
I'm Reverend Shirley DeMerchant. I'm the daughter of Wavell and Shirley DeMerchant. My parents went to Burns for nearly 70 years. They started before they were even married. Life hasn't been the same since my dad passed away 3 years ago this month. But Mom has some favorite memories of Burns that she wanted to share with you. I'd like to read them. There used to be 2 Burns concerts, one in Kincardine and the other in Upper Kintore. Before I was married, I lived and worked in Perth. We would go to Burns in Upper Kintore, often having to shovel and push the car over Craig's Flat. When we would go the other way, through the colony, we often had to push the car up over Lawson Hill. The weather always seemed to be bad on Burns night, either raining or snowing. One year when we attended the concert at Kincardine, when it was time to go home, we found that the roads were very slippery. Nearly all the cars went off the road between the hall and the home of Mavis and Earl Smith. Most of the people that night stayed at Smith's Motel. However, we didn't have any problem, so we took some of our friends back home with us to spend the night. The next morning, we drove them back to their cars so they could drive home. These memories and so many more will always be with me.
Tay a Thistle by Robert Burns. To Scots, you're more than just a flower. You're a symbol o' great strength and power.
wrapped in shades of purple and green. You're the bonniest flower this land has seen. Some folks say you're just a weed, but we Scots ken you're a mighty breed. You're delicate, yet strong and bold, and worth mair to us than silver or gold. Aye, you're loved by Scottish hearts, and you always were, right frae the start. With your purple head and spiny stem, you're the richest to all our Scottish gems.
flowers of red beryl. Medley. Clothes, flowers of red beryl, this is the flower reel, the fairy dance, and the mason vapor. Start with G.
Good evening and happy Burns Night. My name is Victoria Belvaro. This is my husband, Adam. I live in Toronto now, but I grew up in Perth Andover attending Burns Night. And tonight I will be singing Caledonia for you, accompanied by Adam. I don't know if you can see the changes that have come over me. These last few days I've been afraid that I might drift away. I've been telling old stories, singing songs that make me think about where I come from, and that's the reason why I seem so far away today. Let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, now I'm going home. And if I should become a stranger, know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Now I have moved and I've kept on moving, proved the points that I needed proving, lost the friends that I needed losing, found others on the way. I have kissed the fellows and left them crying, stolen dreams, yes, there's no denying. I have traveled hard sometimes with conscience flying, somewhere in the wind. flames have cooled, don't get any higher. They've withered now, they're gone. And I'm steady thinking my way is clear, and I know what I will do tomorrow. When the hands have shaken and the kisses flowed, then I will disappear. Let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, now I'm going home. And if I should become a stranger, know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. But if I should become a stranger, know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had.
Well, I hope we don't have to wait much longer. Well, who are we waiting for anyway? Millie, usual. No, if it's her we're waiting for, we might just, well, relax. Never saw that woman on time yet. I don't know why she can't remember, but she can find the best excuses of anybody I ever saw. You know, they said she was even late for her own wedding. She kept the minister and the groom waiting a whole half hour. And her excuse was she couldn't find her shoes. Doesn't surprise me a bit. I never saw a like from her. She could pick up an excuse in 5 minutes. And I know this much. If I got to sit here, I'm going home. I can sit home just as comfortable as I can sit here, and I'm not going to bother waiting for her. I got a roast in the oven, and I've got to go home and look after her. I got to get supper.
Then they come home and they try to tell their husbands that they're on an 800-calorie diet. How do you expect them to lose weight that way?
No. Oh, I just get this. Take your coat off and lie down.
Well, I'd have been here sooner, Mavis, but I didn't know what the meeting till the last second. I happened to be talking to Ethel, and she said she was talking to all of them been talking to.
None of your excuses. You're so used to picking up excuses. For instance, you got them all off by heart. I'm tired of situating. You got to get on with this meeting. That's the most important thing that I know. Well, now that you are here, I'm going to tell you why I have organized this meeting. Now, it seems as though Kincardine is getting quite noted for gossip. Now, Darlene McDougall was out and had lunch the other day at 40 Acres. And she wasn't listening to what the other people were saying, but all at once she heard Kincardine, so she pricked her ears right up. And she heard them saying that Kincardine is getting to be an awful place for gossip. In fact, it was known as the gossip capital of New Brunswick.
Hello, everyone! This is Don Bacon, and it's Morag here. And we're in the lovely hills of the Scotch colony in Upper Contour. We are. We're going to go snowshoeing today. Yes, we have been here for a while. We were planning to go home. Because of the COVID. Yes, so we're stuck. Not stuck, because we're enjoying every moment of it. We're just having every day a different adventure. We are. Today, we're going to go snowshoeing. Yes, we're going up the hill and hopefully down the hill. Yes, okay. Well, there's behind us, you see the beautiful Upper Kintor Church. Yes. All right, off we go, Dunbacon. Here we go. Away we off we. Look at Dunbacon. She's leaving me in the dust. Look at her go. I'm coming. Come on, Morag. Okay, I'm coming, Dunbacon. I'm coming. I'm carrying all the gear. You're doing well, girl. You're doing well. Just keep coming. Well, how did you make out to in the heel and flee with that handsome mailman? Oh, Dunbacon. It was all going well until the second verse. And then Darlene hit a sour note on the bagpipes. Oh, no. Oh, me hip gave out. And then me face mask slipped up over me eyes. And I went down. It was awful, Brit. Oh, look, there's Morag. She's looking at the $1 million view. My goodness. It is. Only in Upper Kintor would you see this. So, I hear, Dunbacon, that you met Kate Chidler in the parking lot of the grocery store. Oh, talk about embarrassing. Oh, she was wearing a very unusual face mask. Oh, don't tell me it wasn't one of her homemade jobs. It was one of her homemade jobs. No. She made it out of one of those thin fancy things. No. I can never remember the name of them. Oh, my word. Oh, the thong. And the thong was not suiting her very well. Oh, my She could only see that girl. She can sing like a bird, but she's not. Now, Dunbacon, speaking of meeting people, I met that poor wife of Garth Fargus the other day. And do you know what she told me? She's a saint. About, she said he's taken these COVID rules a little too strictly. She said he smelled so pungy. And she said to him, my word, it's time you had a bath. But you know, he said, is it okay for me to have a bath? Or should I just keep washing my hands? You mean to say he hasn't had a bath since the beginning March 2020. Oh, my Lord. No wonder you can grow sprouts between his toes. Oh. Down the hill. There she goes on the toboggan. Go, Morag. Go. Woo. I think she's going to hit a tree. Now, have you seen Mavis Smith lately? Oh my gosh, that Mavis Smith, she's so enterprising. She sure is. You know what she's doing now? She's doing the moonshine. No, not doing the moonshine anymore. No. Now she's using her still to make hand sanitizer. Oh, she switched because of the COVID. She switched because of the COVID and she's charging 10 times as much a bottle as for the moonshine. Oh, that woman's just amazing. She's a thrifty Scotsman. She is, yes. Oh, well, there was a bad event happened. What? Now tell me what happened. Well, you know what an amazing cook that Isabel Morton is. Yes, she's one of the best cooks in the colony. She is. There's no cakes going? Yes. Okay, well, you know, every Christmas she makes those rum balls. She doesn't, yes. With a special ingredient. Special ingredient is Mavis's moonshine. It's Mavis's moonshine. Well, this year. Uh-oh. What happened? You know, Mavis being so frugal, she used the same bottles for the moonshine. It didn't shoot the label. Oh, no. Poor Isabel. So she had the hand sanitizer, you mean? Hand sanitizer in the rum balls. Oh, and poor Kent. He not only got his hand sanitizer, he loves him. He ate 3. He got his hand sanitized and his cold and all at the same time. Talk about the ring of fire. Oh, it was bad. Very bad. He'll learn. Oh, yeah. Can you get up, Morag? You know, lots of people have been working virtually because of the COVID. Yeah. Dr. Bell's been doing virtual house calls. And he's been doing a bloody good job. Blooming good job. Yes, his patients are very happy with those virtual house calls. Yes, of course they are. Well, there was another mishap with that too. Oh, no. Oh, yes. And it was Karen Morton. Oh, well, Karen, well, no surprise there. What did she do? Well, she not only had the virtual meeting with him, she asked him for some serious advice on mole removal. She wanted to remove a mole. Oh, my goodness. He gave her very specific instructions. Yes. Oh, dear. But, no. You know Karen. Oh. She took the shortcut. Oh, no. And the cut was not good. Oh, dear. Where was the mole anyway? Well, let's just say this. Poor Karen has been able to sit for at least 10 days. Oh, my Lord, and that was her best side. Oh! So you said you were talking to Bill Duncan a little while ago.
Oh, that Bill Duncan, he's a technical wizard. He's just a
got
genius.
all that equipment and that drone of
his drone is simply marvellous. Oh, there was a mishap with this drone, you know.
Oh, what happened?
Well, he was filming down in Kincardine, you know, the other end of the Scotch colony.
Yes.
He was flying over that church in the manse, and when he was trying to bring it in for a landing...
Oh, no, tell me it wasn't wash day.
It was wash day Wednesday, and unfortunately,
my Lord.
Bob LaFrance was outside with his vest, his reflective vest. He was trying to guide the drone in, and he guided the drone right into Darlene's granny panties.
Oh, my Lord, those granny panties were flapping in the wind.
Flapping in the orchard. They went right to the apple orchard. Oh, it was a sight to be seen and heard. And Darlene was fit to be tied.
All right.
Okay, Morag, I got that nice picture of you for the armory.
Oh, the bacon.
It's
not the armory. It's not e-harmony.
Oh.
Am I ever going to find me Scotsman if you put me on the armory?
Okay, on a serious note, before we go, let's say to the folks, we want everybody to have a wonderful 2021.
We do. We want you to listen to the health officials and follow all the rules.
Stay safe.
Stay safe.
Hand sanitize.
Wash your hands. Wear your mask. Keep your distance.
6 feet, except for your special family bubble.
Yes, that's
like
so
Morag.
lucky. Anyway, we want you all to have a very happy 2021.
Bye.
The Old Scottish Waltz.
First, Catch Your Haggis by Brenda Williams. Through the heather, through the glen, go the Highland hunting men, wrapped warm in kilts 'gainst winter cold, only the bravest and the bold. For who knows where the haggis hides amidst those frozen mountainsides? In the loch wi' neeps and tatties, or lurking with the sheep and ratties? They seek him here, they seek him there, but none can find the haggis lair. There's chief to know the puddin' race is lying low without a trace. Only the piper and Selkirk grace can summon haggis to this place. But then with toasts all passed around, we see the haggis firming round. The humble haggis, cooked and dressed, is here to feed those truly blessed. So at this gathering on Burns Day, eat and drink and laugh and play. Then for this chief o' Scottish rhyme, let's sing Burns' song, to Auld Lang Syne.
sold them all by far. That's my darling Mary. Step me gaily on me go, here for here and toe and toe, on and on and go, all for Mary's wedding. 20 here and 20 beer, 20 feet to fill her beer, 20 bonny bills as well, all for Mary's wedding. Step me gaily on me go, here for here and toe, on and on and go, all for Mary's wedding. Step me gaily on me go, here for here and toe, on and on and go, all for Mary's wedding.
Fetch to me a pint of wine and fill it in a silver tassie that I may drink before I go. A service take, my bonny lassie, the bulrug's hat, the pier of weed, full out the wind, the spray ferry, the ship rides by, the barrack low, and I'm on leave, my bonny Mary. The trumpets sound, the banners fly, the glittering spears are ranked ready, the shouts of war are heard afar, the battle closes deep and bloody. It's not the raw sea or shore would make me linger, wish to tarry, nor shouts of war I've heard afar. It's leaving me, my bonny Mary. It's leaving me. It's leaving me.
Our Scheidler family has been involved in performing at Burns Night celebrations for many years. We've also been told that we've been adopted into the Scotch colony, an honour which we take very seriously. Anna is featured in this next song, Irabatha, or The Boatman.
Boatman, here.